thought I was done for, eh? But you're wrong. I'm very much alive.
Once again, luck has been on your side, for that can be the only reason you have survived this long.
We are here, we're alive, we are direct. You guys already see the title of the video. We are going to talk about the Mint number 26 that apparently got confiscated from the VV platform. Now, I did see this a few days ago and I was working this week, so I can get a chance to talk about it. But I wasn't really going to talk about it until I saw something on the VV feed yesterday afternoon. So I was on the VV feed and I saw this. This account had posted. I wonder if I can get the whole conversation, because there was this user posted this whole conversation on the VV feed. And when I went to go to his page, I saw him that he had this on his profile. So then I started to think to myself, is this the real account of the person that got their Mint 26 hacked? I'm wondering, right? I'm wondering. I'm just asking for a friend. So when I saw this, I don't know how to feel, how I felt about this. It almost felt like that the person was doing too much. Now I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and I'm going to play both sides of the potion. And so I hope nobody takes anything personal. What's good, Big A? How you feeling out here, man? Uncle Jay's in the building. How you feeling, Uncle Jay? We are in the building. You know what time it is. We're going to talk about this Dumbo, or this potion number 26 that got confiscated. We're just going to talk about it for a little bit. And I'm going to explore both sides of the fence. I'm going to explore both sides of the fence. I'm not going to take any side on this. I'm just going to take both sides. So we're going to take it from both perspectives. What's good, Smarty Pants? How you feeling out here? Nice to have you. A lunchtime stream. Yo, man, I'm just trying something different. Hola, mi friend, Francisco Leal. What's good, man? Oh, is that my boy Francisco Reds? No, it's good. Mr. Evo, what's good, Mr. Evo? How you feeling, Mr. Evo? How you feeling out here? Okay, so where do we even begin? Where do we even begin? Should we begin with this? So this is the first thing that I saw. The legal owner of a Dumbo poster 26. So apparently the person uncapped the potion and they got a number 26 poster. And Vivi has just steal its digital property. Please retweet. Okay, so they're saying that Vivi took their stuff, apologized, and then there's a letter from Dan Crowther. I read this earlier yesterday. So it's basically saying, hey, we apologize for what we did. There was a mistake. Unfortunately, you were assigned an incorrect Mint number, Dumbo poster number 26. In the market, we have temporarily suspended your market access while we resolve the issue, which should happen in the next 24 hours. Okay, so if I had that Mint number 26, and I'm gonna play both parts of the fence here. Let's say my name is Dan Crothers. Hi guys, I got perfect hair. If I got a phone call from somebody saying, hey, Mint number 26 is roaming around in Twitter space. What's going on? Dan Crothers said, whose account is this? Let's put a pause to that account. Obviously, it was a mistake. They didn't mean for that to happen. And he panicked. So then he went ahead and suspended your market access for the next 24 hours until they resolve the issue. Now, at that point, as a company, Vivi can do that because they have the power to do that. Right now, we don't have self-custody of all these NFTs. So it's not like you're going to take your NFTs out of the platform. Right now, they're in the platform. Now, that's a whole other conversation of in itself. But what I am going to say is that at the moment, we're in the beta version of this technology, of this app. Let's say the app, we're in the beta version of Vivi. They are still rolling out features, which tells me that we are just too early. You might be able to take your stuff out, but you have to wait until the app is fully developed before you start asking for stuff something that's developed, whatever the case is. The point I'm trying to make is that I'm going to give them some time. That's personal. That's just what I'm doing. I am invested in VV. I have a lot of money in VV, and that's what I'm doing. So they can do that. Dan, at that moment, emailing the user and notifying them. If you emailed me at that moment and notified me that my access got restricted for the next 24 hours, it would suck. It would suck because not only do I have 48 hours to cash out, now you restricted my market access. Now I can't sell my other items on VV if I wanted to because you've restricted my access. So as the user, I would totally get it. I would totally get that as well. I'd be upset. I'd be like, what? What do you mean? The user should have just stayed quiet. That's just what I would have done. Yo, how? Imagine nobody would have said anything. The problem is that everybody just wants to tell everybody what they got. Everybody, I don't ever do that. I don't ever come out here and tell you guys, yo, guys, I got mint number 43 in the marketplace. Like, I don't do that. I don't flex like that. I don't even care about prices. I don't talk about prices on my channel. I just talk about VV, the collectibles, because that's just what I love. I'm a collector at heart. Okay, so as the user, I'll be upset. As VV, I'll be panicking. I'll be like, yo, what happened? How you guys gonna let mint number 26 go by? Somebody must have gotten in trouble. And I think that VV almost needs to be a little bit more clear on that. They need to come out and say, hey guys, I know that this guy's upset. All right, let's continue. So we will be replacing the poster with one of our low but larger than 40 mint. As a good gesture of faith, as a gesture of good faith, we will credit your account with 250 gems. What? What? That seems like it happened almost immediately. So this email was sent out at 1:50 p.m. Okay, so let's say, is this Pacific Standard Time or is this Eastern Time? This must have happened in, I don't know the time zone, but at 1:50 p.m., let's say he was in California and the drop was at 8 a.m., 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. That is 5 hours, 6 hours. It's 1:50. I get it. That's 5 hours. Some people potentially might have not even gotten the stuff delivered by the time they did resolve this issue. So as far as Vivi's concerned, shout outs to them, yo, bravo. Because that was fast. That was fast. They hit him up. It was 1:50 p.m. I'm like, yo, you can't, we messed up. We gave you the wrong mint, but we're going to give you another mint, which with the floor for that poster at that moment was, it was over 200 at that moment. You could have sold that for mint 40, whatever. They give you a mint 40 something, right? I think it was a mint 44, right? So they replaced your poster with a very good mint number. I mean, come on. I mean, yes, 26 is a good mint number. I mean, 26 would be outstanding, but nobody gets 26. So for them to do a mistake, I get it. Now, as far as the user is concerned, Vivi, you guys give out sub 40 mints to people in the Discord. Yo, charge it to the game. Charge it. You guys don't lose much giving somebody a mint number 26. Yo, you messed up. Swallow the pill, Vivi. Swallow the pill. That's me being the user, you know, because I get it. Like, as the user, it's like, yo. But then again, it's like, would I rather kept that 26 or get a 44 and still get 250 gems? That's crazy. That is crazy. You still came out winning, right? So I don't think that this is much the issue that I'm having with this. At this point, it seems like, hey, it's fair and in good faith. But at the same time, Vivi should have just swallowed that pill. Vivi should have just said, you know what? Charge it to the game. One slip through the crack. Let's just make sure it doesn't happen again, Mitch. Yo, sorry, Mitch. I'm not trying to put you under the truck. But you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Once again, we apologize for the inconvenience and would like to thank you for being a part of the VV fam. Now, if this happened to me, would I be upset? No. It would be, in the moment, I would be upset. In the moment, I would say, hey, what? I can't. You took my mint number. I don't have access to the market. I think that the worst thing that happened here was not getting access to the marketplace. I think you can be upset at that. If your angle was, hey, I'm upset because you restricted my marketplace, like movement. Now I can't sell the items I gotta sell so I can cash out in time because you guys are disabling cash out. That's a whole other argument. If you would have said that, that would have been way easier for us to get behind. But let me show you this. So then I see this happen and I don't say nothing. I usually don't like saying anything on Twitter publicly. I try to keep my comments to myself just because I stay neutral. I stay neutral. I'm invested in Vivi, but I'm also invested in other platforms. I got digital dogs. Shout out to digital dogs. If you guys got a digital dog, let me know in the comments down below. I'm excited for them to develop their technology, but I'm also invested in other stuff. So it's not like I think that the people that are complaining about Vivi or spent all day on Twitter complaining about Vivi is because they might be over leveraged in the app, and it might be where all your money is at. If all your money is banking on Vivi, I would be upset too. Not saying that that's what's happening, but I think that that's a part of it, right? Okay, so this user, so I saw this go down, and then I saw this user post this on the Vivi feed, and then I said to myself, why would he be doing that, right? Why would he be doing that? He makes it his bio, and he starts posting it on the feed, and that's how I find it. So, you know, I get it. You're upset. But to sit here and say that Vivi stole my Mint 26, it's like, yo, I get it, it was yours. But technically, it wasn't yours because they were able to take it back. So it's not funny. It's not funny. I get it. It's not funny, right? You get it. You get Mint number 26 and you get excited. And you're like, oh my goodness, I got Mint number 26. And then you get emailed saying, hey, we're going to replace that one with Mint number 44, and we're going to pay you 250 gems. That was probably hush money. Yo, this guy doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. If Vivi gives you hush money, you might as well just take it, man. Vivi said, you know what? We're going to replace that for you, which, by the way, you can sell that for the marketplace and get a premium. You can probably list that for 400 gems, and you're going to sell it. So after it's all said and done, if you sold that for 450 gems, yo, Mint number 44, how much is that going for in the marketplace right now? Let me go look at the marketplace. I'm going to go look and see how much that Mint number is going for in the marketplace right now. And that'd be crazy if you already sold it. That'd be so funny. All right, so let's look at these posters. I can't find the posters. They're not on the page. Oh, so funny. So funny. All right, well, I can't see the posters. Funny. I can't find the posters on Vivi. And I'm not going to sit here and try to just do it to prove a point. But you could definitely get at least double from what the floor price is. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. If you had Mint number 44 of the poster and the floor price was 250, which is why I think they gave him the 250, is because that's the floor price at the moment, you came out winning. You can sell that Mint number 44 for 450 gems. If you sold that for 450 gems and you got 250 from Vivi, at the end of the day, you almost came out with 1,000 gems. And you could go buy obviously less than 1,000 gems. I'm just exaggerating, but I'm just saying you still came out winning. So I feel a certain type of way about him posting this on the Vivi feed. And it's almost like he's going on a campaign to just shit on Vivi for the one little thing that they did wrong. I mean, they went out of their way to make it right. So for you to come on here on Vivi and just shit on Vivi on the platform, it just sucks. It just sucks, and it's uncalled for. And how the hell do you only have 3 comics and 1 collectible? They stopped your market access. Did you just sell everything out of the blue? This almost seems like, what if this person hacked Vivi and then got that 26 out of a hack? Vivi never realized that he was able to hack it, but he only did that to FUD Vivi. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Allegations, allegedly. I'm just creating fantasies over here. Okay, so this account was created. Oh, yeah, so I'm seeing the chats right here. Sup. I wouldn't be mad at least that mad because I wouldn't have known it was supposed to get a sub 40 mint anyways. Yo, seriously, man, it is what it is. Let's go, RK. My collectibles in the building. How you feeling, my collectibles? Big A. Everybody found out because they got listed right away in the market. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? Mint 44 probably worth 500 or less. 26 is probably worth 5K to 10K. Huge loss for the guy. It's not a huge loss when you're not supposed to have it. It was a mistake. It's not, it's like, for example, let's say my and it happens all the time. Like, let's say my Wells Fargo account, right? I got a Wells Fargo, I got a Chase, I got a credit union, I got bank accounts. If I woke up this morning and I had 5,000 in my account if I woke up and I got 5,000 in my account, I made a deposit last night. I deposited 500. I woke up this morning and it says 5,000. Okay, so if I get excited because, oh shit, I got 5,000, you know you're not supposed to get a 5,000, but I got a 5,000. Okay, I got a 5,000. Oh my goodness, I got $5,000 in my account. I'm gonna go spend it. And then you get an email by your Wells Fargo that says, hey, I'm sorry, we made a mistake. We got to take that money back because we did something wrong with the numbers. But hey, here's an extra $200 for the troubles. At that moment, you can't say, oh, Wells Fargo is stealing from me. You can't say that. It's a mistake. You can't say that. You could only say that is if you deposit 5,000 and it only shows 500, then you can claim that they stole from you. So this whole narrative that Vivi is stealing from you is non-existent. Now, I can feel your pain. I can feel your pain, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not in the blockchain. Vivi has custody over it. You know, you're not supposed to get a mint sub 40 or whatever, and you got one, so you came out winning. Charge it to the game, on both sides, you know. But hey, I also feel like Vivi should have just given it to you, man. I also feel like Vivi should have given it to you, and this is what I mean. I'm gonna contradict myself, right? Because I see Vivi's side as like, yo, you came out winning, but at the end of the day, Vivi's not gonna lose that much by just giving you that mint. And then they could have just said it, hey guys, we accidentally gave out the wrong mint. It is what it is. At least you're reminding people that they don't have self-custody. That's what's happening, Vivi. You're reminding people that they don't have self-custody. So that is bad marketing and bad. You should have just let them keep it. You just let it go. Charge it to the game. That way, nobody can say shit. And then this is the worst time to try to do something like this. You should have just let them keep it. If the licensor was expecting mint number 46, then you should have told the licensor, you know what? We're going to give you mint number 25. We messed up. We gave it to this guy, and we're just not going to take it back from him. It is what it is. Charge it to the game. It's in the marketplace, and it's sold. We're not going to remind people that they can't have their keys, so we're just going to let it go. It's the best thing you could have done. Now, people would have figured out a way to complain because people love to complain, especially on Twitter. And Twitter people are going to hate me for this. And people love to complain on YouTube too, though. So it is what it is. But people would have complained one way or the other. One way or the other. They would have complained. They would have complained. They would have complained about one thing. They would have said, hey, what? Vivi accidentally, they would have created a conspiracy theory. Oh, he must have bought that behind the scenes, and Vivi is just saying that they accidentally did it to cover it up. So at the end of the day, Vivi cannot win. Vivi cannot win. There's nothing Vivi could do to win. They should have just let it go because by replacing it and giving this guy an extra, this guy's not happy. This guy's never going to be happy. This is the type of person that's never going to be happy. Does that say that their account was created in December 2022? It is. I know, and they got no collectibles, no nothing. Crazy, right? Yes, yup, right? Susman. I'm telling you, man. New user, I guess. Yo, the other user who got a non-public Dumbo was over 700 collectibles. Oh, so there was more than one. Okay, no, I'm not saying that there was, hey, you know, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just saying. I see both sides. One, the guy should be happy. The guy came out winning. He got extra money. He was able to flip that and still make a profit. You still came out winning. Maybe, you could have even replied to them and said, hey, Vivi, I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me the 250 gems, and I appreciate you replacing the poster. But I believe that you should have just charged it to the game and allowed me to keep it because that was a mistake on your end. He probably could have replied to the email, but instead he went on Twitter, right? So if you would have replied directly to Dan, and Dan might have said, hey guys, you know what? I talked to the team. You're right. And you could have reminded them, like, if you really cared about Vivi, I would have said that. If that would have happened to me, I would have said that to Vivi. I would have been honest. I've been like, yo, I appreciate you replacing it, and I appreciate the 250 gems. By the way, thanks a lot because that goes a long way in the market that we are in. So I am very grateful for your gesture, but I believe I should keep that mint number because that was a mistake on your end. I don't want to make a fuss on Twitter and have the community really shit on you over this. So if you could just let me keep the mint, I'm not gonna sell it, and we could just let bygones be bygones. Dan probably would have hit you up and said, you know what, you make a point, but because you're on Twitter crying, nobody's gonna listen. All right, yo, OG Vault, yo, shout out to OG Vault in the building. Daylight robbery, LOL. I don't see it as robbery. I just don't see it as robbery. I just see VV is in beta, so it's not like it's in full development. I hope it gets into full development before the next bull run, but we're still developing. So if VV is not allowing you to have interoperability at the moment, this is just what it comes with it. There's still a lot of bugs and glitches in the app. Now, should they have let them kept it? Yes. But to call it robbery, you guys are exaggerating at this point. Let's keep it a buck. You guys are just exaggerating right now. You guys don't really think that VV is stealing from you guys. VV doesn't need to steal from you guys. VV... All right, I'm just gonna keep it moving. Yo, my collectibles in the B. People have to decide what they want. No low mints public. Then it's good. VV took it back. Yeah, it is. Would it be better if it was in circulation? It's a lose-lose situation. It is a lose. VV can't win. There's nothing VV can do to win. At this point, they should have taken it, because we can't have a sub 40 mint running around the marketplace. It's not fair. And that's why I think the user is just upset. And I wouldn't say this until I saw the user on the VV feed trying to FUD the project. You can't be out here FUDing anything and not expect Arcade to come out here and just say something about it. At the end of the day, all of that is in the terms and conditions. They can do all that if needed, like in this case. Mr. Evo is correct. I'm not saying that I'm with VV on this one. I think that VV should have just let it go. It is what it is. He could have sold that for 10,000. It is what it is. That guy came up winning. That's more liquidity. It is what it is. You should have just let him have it, VV. But you also have to keep in mind that in the terms and conditions, you understand what you're signing up for. So if that is something that's integral to your collecting journey and to your experience, then don't get on VV. Just look at what this guy did. This guy sold all his stuff. So, it is what it is. Not saying that they stole from him or taking a side, just saying I understand why he would be upset because of how much value lost. Maybe compensate him closer to the value of 26 would have been better solution. He got compensated. What are you guys talking about? He got compensated. Yo, he got 250 gems. Yo, VV is not giving anybody gems out here. This is like the first case I've heard of VV giving anybody anything as far as gems. They don't even give their mods gems. They give their mods collectibles. They could have just given them 2 posters and said, have a good day. But they gave them gems. I'm not saying that I'm taking VV's side. I'm just saying I see both sides. Everybody should react differently. I'm not saying how somebody should or shouldn't react, but I'm just saying that I'm playing daredevil's advocate here. I see VV's side and I see his side, but I think that he's exaggerating how much he lost. Like, oh my goodness, you lost a car payment. You lost a brand new car. Yo, you just lost a poster mint number 26 that didn't even sell in the marketplace. If he sold it in the marketplace and he had the gems in his account, maybe then if he sold that 26 to Rolex, shout out to Rolex. If he sold that to Rolex and Rolex bought it for 20K and he had the gems in his account and then VV took the gems, maybe I would consider that robbery. But that's not robbery, man. Oh, come on, man. The word stole and robbery is an exaggeration. You guys can't use those type of terms. There's no way you guys can use those terms. It's like an exaggeration, right? So VV has just stole its digital property. It's like you guys are mad exaggerating. That's some good ownership right there. See, Rich is making a point right here. This was my mint at drop. Then they sent me a 3-digit. No explanation of what was the issue. The line between the love and hate is extremely fine. Ooh, meet Angel. That's another one right here. This has mint number. It did. Yo, I hope this person is trolling. Yo, look at this person edition size. 0000. Like, yo, so what are you gonna do? Complain that you didn't get a mint number 000? No, there's a glitch. There's been glitches happening. This is the first time They try to like do this in the app. You guys got to give them a break. You guys are so hard. You guys are so fast to shit on Vivi. Maybe you guys should just leave the app. Maybe you guys should just leave. Let Vivi develop and then come back. Because you guys obviously, I mean, I get it. If you've been here for like 10 years, you've been waiting for the Omi token to pump for like 100 years. I get it. Why you would be so upset. I would be too, you know. And this is funny right here. I like this. This is really good. That's the patch of the Lazarus super duper hack. A VV devs backdoor leaving unintentional for friends and family to obtain low and special mints. If it was patched January 6, 2023, after Javier found out the backdoor. Ooh, I don't know what that meant right there, but I liked it. The legal owner for a short period of time as it was theirs through mistake. The terms below laid this out well before the drop. It was in the same situation. I'd being disappointed, but overall, I think the alternative offer was more than adequate. I'm going to have to agree, like, first available public mint edition 41. So if you got a 26, you weren't supposed to have that. You're the public. Man, my people. Hey, I wish that would have happened to me. Yo, this guy is crying. I can't say that because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And you got to be really careful how you speak about people. So I don't want to say that he's crying, but he's whining. He's definitely whining. All right. Maybe whining is a better word. My boy needs to stop whining out here. But is it a glitch? He owned the 26 by contract. If they displayed a wrong number, that's fine. But just replacing an actual 26 by just another isn't a good looking move at all. Their fault. So Vivi should live with the 26 in circulation. Just my opinion on this. I'm going to have to agree on this as well. Vivi should have just swallowed it. It's like at the end of the day, you made a mistake. Let my boy keep it, you know, because now you got everybody. You're reminding everybody that they don't have custody now. Wow, that's a crime. Exaggeration. And this is what I'm talking about. These people that are exaggerating over here, you know, I don't know who, you know, the Mark Sniper or whatever, the Market Sniper, whatever the guy's name is. Wow, that's a crime. It's in the terms of service, man. Come on, guys. If you guys are going to label something a crime, at least have some legal justification for it. At least have some legal grounds to call it a crime or a robbery. It's like, come on. They gave the guy money. They replaced it for him to make him happy, but he can't. Some people you just can't please. It was a mistake that should never happen. He is ultimately a winner in the case. Yeah, he was. It was well stipulated in the Medium article, so be understanding and that he is already happy with what he has. One of the lowest mints originally planned and financial compensation. Facts, not your keys, not your assets. Welcome in Web 2. We are in 2010. Nothing good for that company. Max. He's saying that, but he has a Superman comic from the DC in his profile, and I believe that you don't have custody over those either. So make some noise for my boy Max out here, y'all. Yeah, that's right. He's shitting on Vivi, but he has a DC cover on this thing. Not bad when you got 250 gems plus mint number 44 in return. Other than that, Vivi is looking amateurish these days. Hey, I'm going to have to agree with Thomas right here. A very amateur move by Vivi. Congratulations, Vivi. You played yourself. Very amateur move. You should have just let him kept it. And you should have just been like, yo, try not to keep it, just keep it to yourself for a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? That would have been worse too. Just let them keep it. I would just ignored it. People brought it up. We'll talk about it in the next AMA. Boom! That's what Vivi should do. The AMAs, Vivi AMAs are so boring now. I can't say they're so boring, but imagine that anytime something happened, they said, wait until the next AMA. Everybody would be at the AMA, at the edge of their seats. The reason the AMAs are not exciting anymore is because they're giving us all the information throughout time. So at this point, they should have just let it be. They should have let the guy got lucky, and they should have let everybody speculate it over it. Like, yo, why did he get it? Why did he get that 26? That's weird. Vivi hasn't responded. What was that a deal? Even the guy, he would have been confused. Like, what? Am I the only one that got a sub 21, sub 26, or sub whatever? What? Wow, I sold it for 10K. Is that cool? Yo, Rolex would have been happy. Rolly would have been like, yo, how did I end up with this 26? That's crazy. Yo, it would have been cool, right? And Vivi, David, you should have been send out a tweet that said, oh, about that mint number 26, we'll talk about it in the next AMA. Mic drop. Everybody would have been like, ooh, that's how you do boss moves. We'll talk about it in the next AMA. Stay tuned. Yo, and every time something happened, and now when you have the AMA, now you got a list of stuff that you want to run through. That would have been legendary. I agree. Vivi should have took the L. Yeah, Vivi definitely should have took the L. Yes, there was number 26 and a 18. The person with 18 has been pretty quiet, but would have assumed his loss too. Yeah, because 18 is smart. Yo, I would never shit on Vivi over a mistake. If anything, I'm going to make it easy for them. Like, yo, guys, I appreciate you guys for placing it. You didn't have to, but I'm going to take it. I appreciate the 250. I wish it would have given me 500. That would have been the least, but I appreciate that too. If you guys want to give me another 250, I would love that, but you don't have to. But I appreciate it. Thank you for my poster. I'm not going to really talk about this in public, but I appreciate it. And that's it, man. I think that's it, man. I would have left this as a historic error as it happened in real world collectibles. They paused and fixed the redemption issue, so only 2 sub 40 mints got minted anyways, would have been the safest in my opinion. That's right. I think, yo, my collectibles, I think they should have let them keep it, but people are so concerned about low mints getting out here. Yo, people just have to get over the fact over seeing a sub 40 mint. Just pretend they exist, because you know they do. If you collect number 41s and 42s and number 43s, and you think you're never going to see 26 and 27, think again. You're going to see those mints. So I'm kind of tired of hearing a story about, oh no, sub 26, oh, sub 28, oh, yo, who cares? I can't even afford them, so I don't care. Now, if you're a whale, wouldn't you be excited if you saw that? I'm like, oh shit, I see a 26 in the marketplace. I'm gonna go scoop that at. You're gonna go buy 5,000. You're gonna pay 6,000 for that mint number, right? And then what happens? What, you're a whale. The reason you're spending that much money is because you could probably wipe your ass with $5,000 every day, right? I don't know your situation, but if you're spending $5,000 on a collectible, you got it going on. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Yo, Arcade, word up, fam? Keep up the vibes. Yo, bass and drums tech in the building. What's good, my boy? Just out here chilling, man. You know me. Hence, why they took them back. I don't know why they take them back. Yo, Vivi should have just taken the L, man. Vivi, if you're watching this, which I know Vivi is not watching this. If you're watching this, Vivi, next time, take the L. You got to take the punches, big boy. Take the punches. Because at the end of the day, people are going to find any reason to shit on you. And that's sad, but it's the truth. Right now, people are so upset because the deadlines aren't being met. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's still in beta. So who knows, right? Correct move was to take it back. I think it would have been better for VD public sentiment if he was compensated a few thousand gems and closer to actual market value. Okay, I can see that. I can see that if he would have compensated. But see, how about this? How about we compensate you, but we don't give you sub 44 poster or the 44 mint. You just get your gems back. No, you see, people wouldn't have been happy because somebody would have been like, oh, I would have paid more for that. No, you can't make everybody happy. Eating popcorn, sup? Okay, yo, what's up? Hinano in the building. Vivi growing pains, nothing more. Move on. Yo, it's growing pains, baby. These are the growing pains, and this is what you got to put up with when the company is growing. The company is new. Technically, nobody knows about Vivi. It's still new. I agree, though, that if it was a mistake on Vivi's end, should have just let a person keep it. My opinion. I agree with you, Delilah. Vivi should have just let him keep it. You would have saved yourself a lot of drama. You saved yourself a lot of FUD. And you would have saved yourself from a lot of people reminding people that they're going to got custody. Let them have it. You would have lost anything. You wouldn't have lost anything. It's like a grocery store. If a customer gets an item on the shelf with a specific price tag, and when they go to the register and it rings up as a higher price, the store has to honor that price tag. Sometimes. But I used an example earlier about a bank. Let's say I deposit $500 today. And then when I get home, I look at my bank account and it says $5,000. And I look at it and I'm like, oh shit, I got $5,000. But then the bank emails me and says, hey, my boy, sorry about that. You only deposit 500. We got to give you the 500. But the 5,000, that was a mistake on our end. But because we fucking led you on, we're going to give you an extra 500 just for the troubles. That money was never mine. It was a mistake from the bank, and it was a mistake on their end that they tried to fix and justifiably did a great job doing so. I thought they did a great job fixing the mistake. Now, I still agree with the fact that he should have kept it. I think that Vivi should have just let him keep it. But we have to see both ends. And I think that for once, Vivi did a great job fixing this one. I think they did a great job. It was their fault for not taking it off the floor. Facts. By the way, any glimpse of the new Light Parade NFTs for Sunday? Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me show you guys some stuff that I got going. Let me show you some stuff that I got with my gallery. I'm going to pull it up right now. So yes, Mr. Evo, I got some Light Parades that I'm working on right now. And it's been really, oh, look, something that I'm working on. I haven't put that out yet. I haven't put that out. I'm working on some stuff for Adam right now, some Kid Arcades. Okay, I'm working on this piece right here. I'm working on a few different NFTs. So I'm going to show you this right now. I wish I could connect my computer so you could just see my screen, but it's not going to happen. So I got this piece right here. I don't know what I'm going to call her yet, but this is a new piece that I'm working on. Okay. And there's a new piece that I'm working on. I got some Light Parades, other Light Parades. Let me show you what else I'm working on, because I am working on some stuff right now. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they? Oh, I have this painting, guys. Oh, all right. I'm not going to release this on Sunday, but I'm releasing this in the next art show. But I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. Oh, there's a green screen behind it. But you guys can see it's a Frida Kahlo. Ooh, okay. Let me keep it moving. And let me show you what else I got going on over here, because I got some other stuff for you. I got some more stuff for you. Okay. Making it look like a ring folder. Yes. I'm going to give you guys a glimpse. I'm also working on an animation that I'm not going to show you, but I'm also working on, let me just show you the other Light Parades I'm working on, just so you guys can see that I'm working on some stuff for you. Now I can't find it right now, but I have it in here somewhere. Where's it at? It might be in here. Let me see. It might be in here, guys. Just give me a few minutes, man. Please like the video. Please subscribe. If you guys are watching this right now, please like, please subscribe. Let me run this commercial while I watch. This episode is brought to you by Nobody. If you like the video, consider supporting the channel with a small donation. You can do so through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or crypto. All the links are in the description down below. Thank you in advance. And now, back to the show. Okay, I found it. All right, so I got this NFT that I've been working on. This is the Hulk. All right, let me take out my green screen. Let me take out my green screen so you guys can really see what I've been working on right here. Oh, okay, let me see. None. Boom. There you go. Okay. That's the Hulk I'm working on right now. Boom. There you go. No glare. No glare, because I don't care. I wave my hair back and forth. So I'm working on that right now. I'm also working on this. Oh, I'm working on this Miles Morales. Are you guys ready for this Miles? Yeah, you know, the screen doesn't do it justice. The screen doesn't do it justice. I'm working on a few pieces, actually. Oh, here's the Frida again. I'm working on a few pieces. It's going to take me forever to show you guys, but this is not why we're here. Right now, we are talking about this thing, right? I think he got hooked up. I think he got hooked up as well, man. I think I could see both sides. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Vivi, charge it to the game. Charge it to the game. Let him keep his sub 26. Let him keep his mint. Let the guy that got 18, let him keep it and be like, yo, guys, we're going to talk about it in the next AMA. So that way you build some excitement for the AMAs. Right now, people don't even take your AMA serious right now because you guys got no hype around it. There's hype around the drops, but we need some hype around the announcements. So I think you guys should have just let them keep the mint number, and you guys shouldn't have said anything publicly and just let it ride out. See what the community does, because the community is going to do what it does best. It's going to boil up conspiracy theories and why he got it, why he didn't get it, what happened. Oh my God, maybe if you burn the potions, you're going to get a sub. And then everybody would have burned the potions if they would have thought they would have got a mint 40 if you wouldn't have said anything. You guys should have just fixed it in the background. Not said anything, and had everybody thinking that they were going to get a sub 40 mint. Everybody would have burned the potions. Test the mechanics. We're in the game. Make some noise. That's what we should have done. And then when people question, hey guys, what about the 26 and the 18? David, you should have said, we'll talk about it in the next AMA. Just saying, man. Both sides of the argument are legit in this case, which is why it's a lose-lose situation for Vivi, to be honest. It's like a slot machine glitch giving a player a jackpot amount that is not supposed to appear. Hey, so what would happen if in the casino, Oh, but see, oh, I see what you're saying. But like, let's say, but the rules are posted in the slot machine, right? If the slot machine says you could only win 5, 10, 20. 5, 10, 20. If you could only win 5, 10, 20, and then you get 100, and the guy comes down and says, yo, my boy, we're going to have to take that from you because you could only win 5, 10, or 20. You knew up the front. It's not like you knew. Come on. 000 is a glitch known for quite some time now. Greed is an incredible thing. It is an incredible thing, man. And that's what that reminds me of when I see this post. When I saw this post on the Vivi feed, it was almost like, yo, you can't be shitting on the project this hard for such an honest mistake. I get it. Maybe if you would have got the mint number and if you would have sold it for 10,000 gems, you would have cashed out, and then Vivi starts taking some collectibles away from you to replace some of that money. Maybe I would think differently about it, but at this, it was way they nipped it in the butt. That's what they did. Just my opinion, of course. Delilah. Shout outs to you, Delilah, man. Shout out to Delilah. They just dropped an interview with the biggest bros today. Everybody go check out their channel, go subscribe, and check out the interview. If they let them keep them, the low mint community would be upset. Can have it both ways. Mistakes such, no easy fix on this one. That's right. And it was an honest mistake, so it is what it is. Another negative is a bunch of people saw those mints on the market and started burning their potions, gambling for a sub 40 Dumbo, and now those posters will be one of the most minted and thus least value. Hey, nobody told nobody to do anything. It's nobody's fault. If you jumped the gun because you saw somebody get a sub 40 and you started burning your potions, that's your fault. If somebody got a mint number 41 tomorrow on a collectible, and then I went for the drop because I wanted a sub 41 as well, it doesn't work like that. Everybody's responsible for their own money. If somebody else got something and you put your money in thinking you were going to get something, then you're going to lose. That's not the right type of mentality. The guy with the 18 also got 250 and a 43 poster, I believe. What? They still got hooked up. I see both ways, though. Vivi should have charged it to the game. These guys should be happy. If these guys love Vivi that much, well, maybe they don't love Vivi because this guy's shitting on the project on the feed. Legend MC in the chat. Superstar Money in the building. Make some noise for the superstars. That's right, superstars in the building. Great stream, Arcade. Everyone like and subscribe. Get this out there with the algorithm. That's right, y'all. Everybody, man, please like and subscribe to the channel. It is easy. Delilah's in the building. Oh, those are straight fire, yo. Oh, yeah, the NFTs. That's right, man. Oh, I accidentally hid somebody's comment. All right, anyways, it's a walled garden for the specific. It's a walled garden for the specific purpose. This is not the OpenSea filled pirates and sharks where it's some mistakes and made and you lose everything. It's a oops, your fault. Shouldn't have clicked that. It's a walled garden for this specific purpose. Okay. So I see ECCL 712. It's okay with this being a walled garden, maybe just for the moment, but for now, he understands why. It's a walled garden for the specific purpose. This is not the open sea filled with pirates and sharks, where if a mistake is made and you lose everything, it's oops, your fault, shouldn't have clicked that. Okay, so I agree with that sentiment 100%. I got into the NFT game a year before I found Vivi. Maybe more than a year before I found Vivi. I was on OpenSea and I was creating my own NFTs and I built the gallery on cyber.io. There was a website. It's just like Spatial, but I don't know when Spatial came out, but I used to use cyber.io. And I used to go in there and I used to build my art gallery and I built up all my pieces. And then I started hitting up my mom, my sister. I started hitting up my friends and family, but everybody wasn't savvy with OpenSea. And they weren't too interested in putting their money in and losing money because I lost a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but I lost money when I got on OpenSea to mint my NFTs. I started transferring ETH to this, to wrapped ETH. And, the whole thing was complicated. And I ended up losing money, not knowing where it went, not understanding that it took time for it. Right chain, you got to be in the right blockchain. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of technical aspects to buying NFTs on OpenSea. I mean, they've made it easy now where you just put your credit card, but there's still a process to do so, right? Vivi has been able to bridge that gap between it being user friendly and having people, one, you're able to buy this without crypto, which is crazy, right? This is crazy. That's why a lot of people say these aren't NFTs and stuff, but you could buy it without crypto. So, I mean, just right off the bat, it's a wall garden for this specific purpose. It's not, this is one of the reasons, reason I brought that up is because he brought up pirates and sharks. Because of that, yes, in Vivi, everything is not just lost. And there is some comfort to that. There is some comfort to that. You guys know there is. I know some of you guys wanted to just be like OpenSea and just want to take your keys and whatever happens, happens. But there's a lot of people that don't want that. There's a lot of people, not saying I'm one of them. I understand what it is and I got my money on the app, but I understand what it is. So if my money, if something happens tomorrow, which is the case right now, if you can't take your money out, I'm okay with it. If Vivi never allows me to take my money out today, I'm okay. I'm not gonna starve. I'm not gonna lose my house. I'm not gonna lose my car. I'm not gonna lose my life because Vivi went down. So I'm not here like, I'm watching to see what happens. I am watching to see what happens. I believe in this company and I believe in the project. So I put my money in here because I believe the project. Now, if I was really adamant about not being able to get my NFTs out, then I could just take my money out of Vivi and go into OpenSea and go buy whatever you want. Go buy Mona Lisa. You're gonna go up and play live, Mr. Evo. Yo, Mr. Evo Mr. My collectibles in the building. That Miles and that Hulk are unreal. Yo, appreciate you. Ooh, that Miles. Juju at Superstar Money. Let's go. Bro, I need that Miles. Arcade so talented. I have zero artistic ability. Man, I appreciate you, Big A. Really do. Delilah, I will try because the way it shapes, I'm having a busy Sunday. Ooh, maybe we should have another day. Nah, they need to be more transparent, not less. Okay. Yeah, and that's what it is, man. Vivi needs to be more transparent. So, I think they should hold it for the AMAs and at least be transparent, but do it with the AMAs and actually do them every 2 weeks because there's stuff happening every 2 weeks. So maybe we need that. All right, at Mr. Evo. Wow, that's so concerning. In 2007, I won a car in Vegas and a slot machine at MGM Grand. Ooh, took them an hour to verify before they confirmed I won. Ooh, that's right, Big A. Congratulations to you, man. I can't believe you won that. That's pretty cool. They announced well in advance that the lowest mint would be 41. Anything below that would be considered and is a mistake. Simple facts, less drama. Facts. I'm gonna have to agree with that one. If you send crypto to the wrong address, you lose it. That's the good and bad thing about decentralization. In this case, Vivi got it wrong and they fixed it their way. That is not decentralization nor Web3. That's the good old banks do. Sorry. Hey, facts. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Color of right protects users in Canada legally at least. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, we're not in Canada. This maybe, I don't know. Vivi is a complete scam. Oh, come on. Vivi is not a scam. You could get your money out today if you like. Actually, you can't. Vivi is a complete scam if the NFTs aren't traded with permanent and immutable settlement, then there's no point in using a blockchain. You guys don't have to be in Vivi, though. So if you guys don't have money in Vivi, why are you guys crying on the internet about it? Like, nobody really cares. But two, you're wasting time. Go spend time evolving into a better person. Centralized party, you can make your change that benefits to support this is trash. Let's go look at more comments, man. I think it's time for the community to boycott buying, selling for 72 hours. Ooh. Okay, let's talk about this one, man. Let's talk about this one because this ICT has a point, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, so let's bring it back. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna get out of here right now, but I'm gonna wrap it up with this thought. Because this is something that I was going to make a video about, but this person's comment is just going to trigger this, and I'm just going to put it out into the world right now, right? Let me get through these comments. I would be so pissed, too, if I get Mint 26 and they would just take it and swap it for a 43 and 250. Yo, you would be pissed, but would you understand? Right? That is the question. You have the right to be pissed, but would you understand it? That is the big question that we're missing here. It's okay to be upset because, yes, you got something and now they took it back, but do you understand it? That is the big question. I understand you're pissed, but do you understand why they did it? That is the big question, and we got to ask ourselves. Vivi makes an airdrop Vivi heart logo just for those 2 sub 40 people. Doesn't cost Vivi much. People end up with something crazy valuable, maybe 5 total, and give 3 away in the raffle too. Maybe. What if they did something else like, okay, we're going to take these mints from you. We apologize for this. But for the next drop, we guarantee you a whitelist. Maybe they do that. Maybe they do that, right? Maybe they do that. I'm looking for this. Okay, so let me talk about this real quick, right? Back in the days, doing the George Floyd protest, doing the whole BLM, doing the whole political stuff, doing the whole Breonna Taylor, doing the whole protest, during COVID, during this time when everybody was upset at the big players or whoever runs this, and people wanted to make a point and wanted to make change in this world. I got news for you. We're not going to change the world until you impact somebody's wallets. And this goes out to everybody. This goes out to the people that want decentralization, and this is people that want it centralized, right? Decentralized and centralized. This goes out to both of you guys. You will never make change in the world unless you affect somebody's pockets. That's bottom line. And when I was telling my friends during this time, because I can go on Instagram and get political. I don't do that. I don't get political publicly. I just stay away from politics. I do all my political stuff behind closed doors. It's something that I keep private. I don't really put my political views out into the world, but I'm going to give you some advice. If you want to see change, you got to affect somebody's pockets. If you want to change something at a grocery store, it's a private business. They can do what they want, but you also have the freedom to not shop there anymore. If you stop shopping there, that grocery store is going to start stocking up what you want stocked up. If you ask for Coca-Cola, but they only give you Pepsi, then you got to stop shopping there. Otherwise, they'll never change. If you guys are really upset about Vivi, don't go for the drop. It can't just be you not going for the drop. It has to be yo guys, the community. If the community was really upset, because by reading these comments right here, most of the community doesn't agree with the sentiment. Some of the community agrees that, hey, it is what it is. It's a mistake. Let it ride. It is what it is. But I think that this person right here has a great point. If the community in Vivi really wants to change something, then everybody has to come together at once at the same time. Everybody has to come together as one. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody has to come together as one if you really want Vivi to pay attention, right? And I'm just going to go out the limb. I'm just going to go out and say this off the bat. Somebody has to be in the forefront of this movement. And unfortunately, a lot of people have beef with each other. Yeah, a lot of people don't support this content creator, doesn't support this one. There's a lot of that shit going on, which is crazy because Vivi is still small. So nobody here is big. Nobody in the Vivi community is big. The biggest channels, or Vivi Vault, got 17,000 subscribers, but even that is small in the grand scheme of things. 20,000 subscribers is nothing. 100,000 subscribers, that's the beginning stages of becoming something. Nobody here is big, so we should all be sticking together. Now, what this person is saying makes a lot of sense. If we really wanted to change something, and if we all really felt a certain type of way about it, then we would all come together and say, yo, we're not going to go for this drop tomorrow because we want things to change. I think even I'm going to take it a step further. Everybody, you guys can create a boycott. If you guys are really upset about what Vivi is doing, I'm gonna show. I could tell you. I can't lead it. I mean, I could lead it. I could. I just don't feel that strongly about it at the moment. But if you feel strongly about it in the moment, then boycott the app. Get everybody together that feels the way you feel, and stop using the marketplace for a few days. Stop going for drops. If everybody stops using the app cold turkey, don't even log into it. Just ignore it. I believe that will justify some action. That's just what I think. Do I see us being able to do that? Yes. I believe the community is small enough to do that. Do we have revolutionary minds in the community to do this? Yes, we do have revolutionary minds in the community to do this. Do we have the strength to get past our differences and stick together for a cause? Yes. I do think that for the cause, people can put aside their differences and actually work together to create something or do something. If we all got together and boycotted something for 3 days, April 1st to April 5th, nobody's going to use the marketplace. You licensors are not going to make any more money. Nobody sell a Walt. Nobody buy it. Nobody sell, nobody buy. Let the market sit stale for 3 days. Find out how fast you're going to get a response from anybody. Now, I'm just putting that out there. As far as I'm concerned, I don't feel like that just yet. I'm still writing it out to see what happens, man. And at the same time, it's almost like it's not Vivi that we need to be looking at, is the licensors. And this could happen if you guys are mad about interoperability, right? Obviously, Vivi would like for you guys to wait till the Viviverse is developed for you to use your assets in the Viviverse first, because they're not going to create all these assets for you to put them on Spatial. They don't want to do that. They want you to use it on the Viviverse first. They are allowing you to buy it and trade it within their ecosystem so you can wait until the Viviverse is developed. But until the Viviverse is developed, I'm going to wait. Now, we'll see after that. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? That's my perspective, man. Let me know in the comments down below. How do you feel about this? I think the guy's exaggerating. I think that the community is grabbing any legal thing and running with it. But let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please, peace. I'll say please, peace, both actually. Please like and subscribe, and peace and love, because I love you guys, and I hope you guys love me, and I hope we can all love each other, man. Even if we have disagreeing point of views or point of views that don't align, we can still love each other. So let's take a deep breath on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And today we play Devil's Advocate. I'll see you guys in the next video.
The Green Llama strike.